Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's your girl Gifted Precious as always, and thank you so much for the likes and the love on my previous videos. I do not take it for granted, and if this is your first time seeing my face, please do not make it the last by clicking the subscribe button below and leaving your comment, liking, turning on the post notification so you can get notified when I post new videos. Okay? Yeah, if you're new to this channel, I graduated from my master's in December. I think I'm going to be leaving the video up on the screen, so please click and watch it, and please watch all of my other videos that concerns me moving to the UK and my studies in the UK. I studied engineering business management from the University of Exeter, and I graduated with a distinction. I'm going to be telling you the things I did, tips and tricks of acing your exams, acing your courses in the UK, especially if you're an international student. Trust me, every other person should work normally, but you as an international student, don't get me wrong, you should work twice harder. I know what I am saying. Take it from an international student like yourself. Let's get right into the video without further ado. The first thing I'm going to say is God. I know if you're not new to this channel, you know that I always talk about God. I cannot make a video about my success story without mentioning God. I mean, there's this Bible verse that says, I'm not sure, but I know it in a song. It says, won't you trust in the Lord, lean not on your own understanding, in all of your ways acknowledge him, he'll make your path straight. In all of your ways acknowledge God, like in all, not a few, not selected. In all of your ways acknowledge God, he'll make your path straight. I mean, if you're an immigrant, I don't know your religion. I'm not saying this out of a place of, well, yes, I'm a Christian by the grace of God. And as a matter of fact, in everything I do, God has to be involved, because you're moving to a country where you know no one, where you're doing your masters technically, and you're all by yourself. If you've done your masters before, maybe not in the UK or maybe in your country, but you're coming to do your masters in a country where you don't know how the system works, you don't even know your left from your right. Even if you're the most brilliant person on earth, trust me, it's not by works that a man will prevail. It's just by the grace of God. So you need God in your academics before you start writing your coursework, before you start sitting down to write that exam, before you start writing your dissertation. You need God. Trust me. I remember a time when I was writing my dissertation that, like, I had it up to here, like I was fed up, and I was really praying, like I was crying, and I said, God, I have done my bit, like I have done my part. Please, I am handing it over to you. Just take control. Trust me, even if you read, even if you study, even if you attend all the classes, even if you do everything that that is stated for you to do, but you are not praying, you're not committing your ways to God, trust me, take it from me, it is fruitless. I said what I said, and that's on period. Yeah, because I know a lot of people will be like, oh, I have studied, or some people study and then they don't pray, or some pray and then don't study. Remember that faith without works is dead. So even if you pray, you're not putting in the work, your prayer is as good as ineffective. God needs something to see and that, okay, she's actually trying, and then he would act. Take it from me, trust me. Yeah, that's that on that. 2, I know that for every course you study, there's always like a requirement. There's also always like a requirement, and like before you start, I think the first week of school, they always lay it out like, these are the things that is needed from this particular course, and you have to pass it to this grade level, to this level. I mean, yeah. And for every assignment that you are given, there's always like a grade point. So they'll tell you, if you make, for you to make like for you to fail this course, then this are the things that you will do to fail it. For you to get a D, these are the things that the marker would see in your course, and then it will grade you a D. For you to get a C, these are the things that you need to do for you to get that C, and that goes up onto the A grade. Now for me, when I started my course, what I did was I always get that point. Like for every lecturer, they always show you, this is what I'm looking out for when I am marking your script or your exam or whatever it is. I put that with me when I'm writing my when I'm doing my research or when I'm writing my coursework. I put that and say, okay, the lecturer wants to see that I have cited all of my courses, all of my I've cited correctly or accurately. I note that down. The lecturer wants to see that I have a broad knowledge of what I am writing about. I write that down. Now I write my courses based off what the marker wants to see. You're not writing what you want or what you feel is right. You're writing based off what the marker has told you. Trust me, you're not doing it because, oh, I know it. You're not the one marking your script. You are not the one marking your script. So you see that guideline that the professor or your lecturer has provided, follow it to the latter, because they are the one marking your script. I'm not going to say much on that. 3, I know when you see a lot of videos like this, it's becoming cliche, and they say always attend classes, or do not miss classes, or don't do this. Trust me, it is true. Yes, I know that there are a lot of circumstances that might make you not attend lectures, and that's understandable. Like, there are unforeseen circumstances, like it is called unforeseen circumstances. Do not leave class and say you want to go and pick up shift. I know, we've all been there, but trust me, being in that class, a lot of times the lecturer is not going to in your assignment or maybe in your class briefing, they're not going to say everything. Sometimes in the classes, they always drop hints of, oh, this is what I want. Past years they did this, past years they did that, and yeah, you need those little points. You need those little points to help you in writing. Trust me, when you miss even one day of missing a class, it has an effect. I'm not even going to lie about it. It really has an effect. So as much as possible, be present in your classes. That is that on that. Going on to the next point, try and make friends. Yes, I know that not all, I'm not one person that would always make a move on friendship, but pray about it. I remember going to class. I don't know if you must have seen some of my videos. There are these 3 girls in my class, Joga, Sylvia, and Kavia. Like, they be my friends from day one. And I remember going to class. I started classes late, but I remember going to class on the first class. My class was mixed at the time. We had supply chain students, my own students, financial students. We had some classes together. And I think the first class we had like all of us, because it was on project management, and I didn't know people that were in my own class. But one thing I prayed about was like, God, I need people that would help me in this my journey. And when I got to class that day, I saw these girls, 3 of them. In my spirit actually told me to reach out to them to be friends, but because I didn't want to make them move, like, I was scared. Not really scared. I'm new. That was my first day in class. These are foreign students. I've never spoken to them before. But my spirit actually told me that I should be friends with these girls, right? And I just knew that I'll be friends with them for some reasons. But as time went on, like, somehow, I can't remember how we got talking, but I think we had a project, and for some reasons, I think the next class they sat in front of me and we clicked, and that was how we got to brainstorm, and we became friends. Again, flow with like-minded people. Ask questions. You're not an island. You don't know it all. No one knows it all. God only. You don't know it all, so ask questions. Make friends with people of like minds, people that would help you, because sometimes you might not understand something in class. You always call them and say, oh, this thing was said in class, what do you think of it? What do you understand? Okay, let's sit down together and brainstorm on this assignment. Yeah, that is that on that. Next, when it comes to researching, as a master's student, you're expected to research your work yourself. One thing that helped me, I remember I saw it on YouTube when I started. The person said, create a WhatsApp group. It could be only you in that group, or it could be you. And for me, I created a WhatsApp group that had myself and my partner then, but now my husband in the group. The group is still effective because we cannot even close down the group again. But what I do is, when I have a course that I need to, an assignment, and I see the topic on the assignment, I might not be ready to do the assignment at the time, but I might go online, maybe on my way to work or in the bus, and I'm just researching topics or research papers or books around that topic. When I see a topic or something that is similar to that assignment, I download it and I put it in that group chat, so I don't look for it again, so I don't go back, especially when I'm not with my laptop. We're not always with our laptop, especially when we're on the go. So that group chat, it could be your friend, it could be your brother, it could be your sister, it could be anybody. Just open a group chat, name it. I still have it. I'm going to insert a picture of the group. I named it Save My Assignment. That's the name up to date. That's the name of the group up to date. I named the group Save My Assignment. Each time when I am on the road on my phone, you're not always with your laptop, so on your phone I download the paper and I send it immediately to that group. So I know that I have this paper that I need to read on my free time. I would read that paper and ensure that, okay, this is in line with what I'm looking for. If it's not, I delete it straight away so I don't occupy space. This thing really helped me, so that I know that I am gathering my thoughts together. Trust me, you don't want to sit at a go and start researching papers that you want to work with. If it works for you, fine, but I'm telling you what worked for me. On your way to work, when you're going out, you have like a train journey of 30 minutes, 1 hour. You have the time to, maybe you can surf the internet. Trust me, I don't do it all the time. Sometimes in a week I might read like once or twice in a week, but those things really helped me. Another thing that has helped me is reading my research papers. You want to know what you're writing about. You want to be in key, like you want to read what you're writing about and smile and say, yes, I did this. When somebody wakes you up and tell you, okay, what is this topic you're writing about, you're able to, talk about it freely and not stutter. Do you get me? Yeah, you should get me. Yeah, that's that on that. And I think the final point is work with tools. Go online. YouTube is your friend. Trust me, YouTube has every information you need. I remember a friend who said something on our WhatsApp status and said YouTube is a free university. Trust me, everything you need is on YouTube. Writing my dissertation, I needed to use a software. I never used it before. Like, never used that software before, if not for the reason of the fact that I needed to analyze some data on my dissertation. I had to go on YouTube. I learned to use the software on YouTube. I learned how to download the software on YouTube. I learned how to make corrections on YouTube. I learned how to do research papers on YouTube. YouTube is a free university. Like, the only thing you need is data, and it is available in the UK. You cannot tell me you have problem with data. Even if you don't have a SIM that has data on it, when you go into a cafe shop, they have free Wi-Fi. In your university, you have free Wi-Fi. In your home, you have free Wi-Fi. So what's your excuse, baby? Yeah, no excuse. So get to work, because this year we're making good grades. This year I am seeing a lot of us graduating with distinctions. My friends graduated with distinctions, like 2 of them from Nigerian, from Unilag, Philo and Livy Olive, and I was super excited. And someone made a post that I shared. I'm going to leave that post again on the screen. And the post was like, I have this, like, it was about talking about having so much joy when my friends, or when I see people succeed academically. Like, I am so happy because I know what we go through just to make it here, or even that boldness to even say, okay, I want to go to school, and then you now excel academically. It gives me so much joy. I think the final point I'm going to make on this excelling academically is having a goal, having a goal and writing it down. I have this notepad. Like every year I have a notepad where I write down my goals. Now academically, I remember when I started my masters, I wrote it down that I want to graduate with a distinction. I said it. Now this is not writing. I know a lot of people will say aim for first class or aim for distinction, but you said to where you will have a high 2-1 or a high merit. What's that? Who told you that? Like, why are you having that mindset? Where did it come from? How would you aim to shoot a lion and then you now say pata I will come back with a rat? What's giving you that mindset? Like, where did it come from? Have goals, have aspirations, aim for the highest point and work towards getting that point. Don't say even if I don't make a distinction, I will get a very high merit. No, if you aim to get a distinction, work towards getting that distinction, pray towards getting that distinction, and you will get that distinction, and that's on period. However, I'm not saying those that make a merit or those that make a 2-1 or those that just pass are not relevant or they don't excel in life. That's not the point I'm making, but I mean, it wouldn't be bad if you made a distinction, right? So why not? Yeah, why not? So anyway, I didn't mean to be shouting at you anyway, but yeah, pardon me. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video. I didn't mean to shout, or I'm just so very passionate about talking about academic success and all of that good stuff, and I hope you enjoyed this video. If I shouted at you in any way, don't be angry, but anyway, please leave your comments, share my videos, subscribe to my channel, watch my other videos, and I'll see you in my next video. Please do stay safe and take care of yourself, and bye.